Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by rolling green hills, there lived a kind old man named Tobias and his loyal donkey, Benny. Benny was not like the other donkeys in the village. Though he looked like an ordinary donkey with long ears and a fluffy tail, he possessed a most extraordinary dream. Benny dreamt of becoming a unicorn one day. Tobias and Benny had been together for many years. Tobias loved Benny dearly and took care of him like a best friend. Every morning, Tobias would gently brush Benny's coat until it shone, and together they would plow the fields. Sometimes, after a long day's work, Tobias would sit beside Benny and whisper, "You know, Benny, you can be anything you want to be. Dream big." Benny's eyes would sparkle with delight, and he'd imagine prancing through the fields with a horn on his head, sprinkling magic wherever he trotted. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves were turning golden and the air grew brisk, a traveling fair came to the village. It was bustling with excitement. There were games, magic shows, and even a parade of rare and wonderful animals. Benny was especially thrilled to see a real unicorn that had come all the way from the mythical lands. It was so magnificent that Benny couldn't help but admire its regal presence. Seeing Benny's awe, Tobias had an idea. "Benny," he said gently, "how would you like to join the fair and show everyone your special magic?" Benny brayed happily at the thought. Tobias whispered to the fair's ringmaster, who agreed, amused by the prospect of having a donkey with dreams in his parade. The night before the parade, Tobias stayed up late, crafting a beautiful, shimmering horn out of silver paper and bits of sparkling stardust he had been saving for a special day. The next morning, Tobias carefully attached the horn to Benny's head. Benny gazed at his reflection in the water trough. His heart brimmed with joy and wonder. With the horn perched on his head, Benny truly felt every bit the unicorn he had dreamt of being. As the parade marched through the village, Benny trotted proudly. Villagers clapped and cheered for Tobias and Benny, the magical donkey. Children giggled in delight, and families watched with hearts full of warmth, inspired by the bond and the dreams shared between the old man and his donkey. From that day on, Benny was not just any ordinary donkey. To the villagers, he was the donkey with dreams, known for his heart and yearning to be something magical. Tobias and Benny continued living their lives happily, cherishing each moment. Benny knew that with Tobias's love, anything was possible. He had learned that true magic lived not in the things we become, but in the dreams we hold dear and in those who believe in us. And as for Tobias, he found joy in knowing he had helped Benny realize that magic isn't just a dream. Sometimes, it's something you create with a little love and a lot of heart.